good evening, all you Lady Trojan fans. Tonight, the Trojans play host to the Chargers of Marion Catholic in a Love 99 tournament ball game, and we'll be set to go here in just a moment. Nice rendition of the national anthem that you did not hear on the tape, but anyway, by the mixed octet here at UDA. And we'll be set to go. We do have the names on the scoreboard for the visiting Chargers from Cardinal Brennan. Why they're not called the Cardinals, I have no idea, but anyway, they're called the Chargers. So the Trojans will take the court now. Out there is Drybobis along with Lake, Weaver, Lucas, and Papandrea. And here we go with the opening tip of tonight's ball game. The height advantage looks like it would have to go to the Chargers, but UD has generally overcome that kind of thing, so tonight should be no exception, as Kelly Drybobis will start it into the corner there for Papandrea, and then back out to Kelly. Near wing, they'll come here for Lake. Into the corner it goes. Shot from the side by Weaver for two is a little short, and the rebound comes down there to number 23, and that's that Murphy. And Murphy back here for Sullivan. Got Murphy and Sullivan. Sounds like a stage production outfit out here. This is Sullivan. On the wing over there she goes to that Garrity. Back to Sullivan. Sullivan will play it onto the wing here for number 10. And Sullivan for three. It's good. So Miss Sullivan has got the first 3 points of the ball game, and the Chargers lead 3-zip. Here comes Drybobis heading up court with it. Through a couple of defenders. Right underneath it goes, but through the hands that time of Amanda Lucas, as Kelly's pass just fired in there and Amanda couldn't hang on to it. So it'll be Garrity inbounding the ball here for Sullivan. And a near steal inside there as Papandrea had to go off her leg or arm, but Trojans with some good forecourt pressure here now. And here's another pass just through the legs, and back out with it comes Sullivan. Over here for that 31 gal. She puts a shot up and in. Good. 5-0. The Lady Chargers. Here comes Papandrea. Papandrea with a head of steam. Tries to fire this one inside, but out of bounds. Off 23 Murphy. So UD to inbound the ball. Nice pass inside for Lake for two. It's good. Lark, rather. Stacey Lark for two. Up court it comes here now for this number 10. Her shot, no good. A rebound comes down on the far side. Spin around shot wouldn't go, and a rebound comes down this time to Lucas. She'll drop it back for Drybobis. 6:20 left here in the opening period. 5-2. Cardinal Brennan on top. Near wing here. Another shot by Lark. No good this time, and the rebound comes down over there, controlled by Weaver. Weaver on the baseline here for Lucas. Lucas passes it out in front. Drybobis spinning into the lane, putting a shot up and in. Good. Good move by that Kelly Drybobis. 5-4. The pass into there for Sullivan. Into the baseline it goes, right underneath on a good pass for that number 24, Garrity. And Garrity put it home. 7-4 Chargers. Near wing over here it goes. 4-2 from Weaver. It's good. Jen Weaver flops that one in there nicely, and it's a 7-6 ball game. Bounce pass, 31 for two. No good. Rebound comes down to Lucas, and a foul called on number 10 of the Chargers. First foul of the ball game on the Chargers, and I'm going to call time while the fans come in here now. We'll show you the scoreboard. 5:23 remaining here in the first, and the Trojans trailing by 1, 7-6. But they do have a chance to take the lead now for the first time in the ball game as they come down court trailing by 1. Ball, let's see who's going to pick it up. It's going to be picked up there by Garrity. Back over here for a shot by Gooms, no good, and on the rebound, out of bounds it goes. Grudy is number 10, not Gooms, Grudy. And anyway, back comes Drybobis. Kelly coming down inside the circle. Now they'll put it back out. From outside by Lake, no good. Rebound inside there to Weaver, and Jen is fouled trying to make the shot, so she'll go to the foul line shooting 2. Jen Weaver at the line to shoot a pair. Murphy picks up her first personal. And Jen's first shot ties up our ball game. 7 up. 7-7. And Jen can give the Trojans a lead for the first time in the early going here if she puts this one in, which she did. 8-7 UDA by 1. Hey, steal inside. Weaver for 2. Wouldn't go. Oh, a nice steal, and then it's going to go out of bounds off Sullivan. Great steal inside there in the near bucket that time by Weaver. Here's Lucas with it. Back outside here. Lark from outside. Or Weaver, rather, from outside. Good for 2. Jen Weaver hits one, and it's now a 10-7 ball game. Here comes that gal with a shot no good. Return shot by Grudy wouldn't go. And on the tie-up, it's going to be staying up here. As Grudy will inbound the ball. Back here for Garrity. Garrity has it tipped away on her pass. Back with it comes Drivelbiss looking for 2. It's good. Way to go, Kelly D. 12-7. Started off slowly, but the Trojans have got it going now. Here's that shot from outside front by Grudy, no good. And on a rebound, a shot put up, no good. Rebound comes down here to Papandrea. And Julianne will spin it back now for that Drivelbiss gal. Here's Kelly over in the wing. Now back outside for Drivelbiss. She walked with it. And timeout called by the Chargers. They call a 20-second timeout. 4:17 remaining here in period number 1. Trojans enjoying now a 5-point lead in the ball game. Grudy inbounds it here now for Sullivan, and she'll take it up court slowly but surely for the Chargers. Near wing over here for Grudy. Sullivan. Over there for that Garrity. Into the corner she goes to Murphy. Back out for Sullivan. Oh, off the fingertips inside, but picked up by Grudy for 2. It's good. Grudy with a good bucket off the glass that time as she picked up that loose ball inside and flung it right up and in. 12-9. Weaver from the side for 2. No good. Grudy with a rebound. Tied up in there, but gets it back over here for Sullivan. Quickly out, letting it here, but over the head of 31. And Weaver picking it up here for the Trojans. Back for Drivelbiss. 3.5 minutes remaining in the first period. 12-9 the score. There's Lark. Papandrea. Julianne trying to work the baseline, but she's tied up over there. Now they get it inside. Back out here. Near wing. Now inside again, but here's a shot by Lark. It is good. Stacy Lark steps up and puts a 17-footer in. It's now 14-9. Over the wing it goes. There's a shot by Garrity. No good. Rebound. Let's see. Controlled in front. 31 had it, and her shot wouldn't go. And back comes Drivelbiss. Right inside there for Lucas for 2. It's good. Nice pass from Kelly Drivelbiss to that Amanda Lucas, and Amanda put her home. Garrity over here for Sullivan. Sullivan has the ball come underneath the filming spot here. Matafari, number 31, checks out. Reese checking into the ball game for the Chargers. As Drivelbiss, near wing over here. Lark, into the corner it goes. This is Herb into the, no it's not. Wait, I'll pick her up here in a minute. Pass over there. Now Herb has it. That's Herb. Herb again with it. Herb, near wing over here for Lark. Lark pushes it back out here for Lucas. Near wing, but it's stolen away, then stolen back, then given back. Now stolen back again. It's again. Here comes Drivelbiss with it. For 2, it is no good, but she'll go to the foul line, shooting 2. Foul is on number 33, Reese. And Kelly will be at the line to shoot a pair. Here's Kelly's first try at it, and it is good. Flanker number 15 into the ball game for UDA. Number 11, Cardiff, checking in there for the Chargers. Second shot by Drivelbiss is also good. Kelly got that one to wobble home. And it's now a 18-9. The Trojans have doubled them up. Drivelbiss with a big steal out there. Just picked her pocket. Swinging it over here now for 2. Wouldn't go. Return shot by Drivelbiss. Good. Nice play as she got the ball over here for Lanker, I believe it was. And Lanker's shot wouldn't go, but Kelly was right there to rebound it and put it in. Quick pass ahead here now for Reese. Reese will dump it over in front. Now on the wing to Sullivan they go. And Sullivan will take it out in front. Near side over here for Cardiff. Sullivan and Cardiff on the right wing. Near steal in there. Cardiff goes on the baseline, tries to take it in front. Shot put up there by Garrity, but she's fouled. She will go to the line, shooting 2. Foul was on Herb. Garrity missed her first shot. She'll try one more here. It's 20-9. The Trojans by E11. And is going to stay there now as the ball comes back down here for Herb. She'll drop it back to Papandrea. A minute and a half left here in the first period. Pretty fast-moving first period and a good one for UD. Started out slow, but boy, the Trojans have turned it on. Nice pass underneath here. One fake, one shot, no bucket that time. Ball comes back here and Cardiff has it. Moving up court with a head of steam, looking for 2. No bucket that time, and Herb comes down with a rebound. She'll drop it back here now for Kelly Drybobis. Kelly taking it all the way to the hoop for 2. Spun it off the glass a little bit too hard that time. Rebound taken off here by Garrity. Garrity looking up court, had the ball roll loose out of her hands and picked up in there by Drybobis. Kelly, Cardiff looking after her, but Kelly Drybobis still has it. Pushes it right underneath. Oh, good play on a run and go. Give there to that Stacy Lark, and Lark put her home. 22-9. Garrity has it tapped out of there by Herb, picked up by Lucas, and then Lucas throws it onto the back of Herb, but got it back again. Amanda that time hit Herb right on the back with it. It came right back to Amanda Lucas. Here's the Drybobis. Near side over here, they'll swing it here for a shot. Nope, a little bit short on the rebound. Let's see, it's tied up, and this time it's going to stay down here. It'll be UD ball. Reese tying it up in there for the Chargers. And we've got Klinger checking into the ball game for UDA. Inbound pass here for Drybobis. Across the court she goes with a Herb. Bounce pass inside here. Shot put up by Klinger wouldn't go, but she will go to the line. Adrian going to the line, shooting 2. Here's Adrian's first try, and it is just off the back of the bucket. No good, and we'll try one more time. 13 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Second shot by Klinger is just short off the front this time, and the rebound, let's see, controlled inside there. It rolls back here for Drybobis. She'll spin it here for Lanker. Inside it goes, but tapped away. Reese had it, and let's see, the ball loose again. A couple of Trojans chasing after it, and as the buzzer goes, that's going to do it to end the first period. But it's been a good one for UDA as they take a 22-9 lead into the second period. Okay, second period gets underway now as Cardinal Brennan has the ball. This is that Sullivan gal. We're there for Cardiff. And Sullivan, near wing, pushing it on the baseline. Sullivan tried to go inside, and it goes off the hands of 31 and out of bounds. So Drybobis brings it back up court now for the Trojans. Over there on the wing as she goes to Herb. Back for Kelly. Near wing over here, Lark. Back for Drybobis, and over there for Herb. Herb pushes it into the corner. Lanker with it for Herb. Back outside, Kelly Drybobis. Kelly's getting ready to throw up a 3. Nope. Two-point attempt made by Herb, no good. And a rebound gets tipped around in there, and it's going to be blue ball, and that's the Chargers who will control the ball. Grudy inbounds here for Sullivan. Sullivan has Grudy on the left wing. And Cardiff on the right wing. This is Cardiff with it here. Cardiff for 2. Good. Nice bucket by Cardiff, number 11. 22-11. Pass inside from Kelly Drybobis over the head of Adrian Klinger, and out of bounds it goes as number 24, Garrity, checks into the ball game. She'll replace Cardiff for the Chargers. Played a little over a minute here of the second period. Sullivan picking it up, and then she went back court with it. Right here is the back court line, and she kind of hesitated on the pass. The pass wasn't there that she wanted to make, and then she stepped with it. Drybobis pushing it right over here for Lark. Lark for 2. It's no good, and the rebound comes down here to that 23 Murphy. Quickly ahead here they go now. This is A ball tapped out of there by Dreibelvis coming up behind Grudy and knocked it out of there. Grudy will inbound the ball. Papandrea Lenker and Papandrea Weaver and Lucas return to the lineup for Upper Dauphin. Sullivan. Near wing over here for that shot out from outside by Sullivan for three. No good. Rebound comes right down there to Weaver. And she'll give it to Kelly Dreibelvis. Over in the wing, they'll push it now back to Kelly. Near side. Here's Lark for two. That's a little bit off to the right side. And on the rebound, going to be tied up underneath as Lucas ties it up in there with Murphy. 31 in there's name is Matafari. I'll probably forget that till she handles the ball next time. There's a ball tipped back court by the Chargers, so no problem there for UD. Dreibelvis checking it down. Over there for Weaver. Back to Dreibelvis. Near side, they'll spin it here. Lark for two again. It's good. Stacy Lark for two more. 24-11. Sullivan roaring up court with it. She's double teamed now. Pushes it on the wing over there. Now back for Sullivan. Into the corner, deep. Shot by Murphy. No good. Rebound comes down over here, controlled by Lark. Back for Dreibelvis. 5:35 left here in the first half. 24-11. Trojans by 13. Ball inside, but comes off a hand, and back with it come the Chargers ahead here for Sullivan. Her shot is no good. A blocking foul called, so she will go to the line shooting two. Foul was on Weaver, her first. Kelly Dreibelvis checking out of the ball game as Sullivan made her first one here. Makes it a 24-12 ball game now. Herb in there to replace Kelly Dreibelvis with 5:23 remaining as Sullivan makes 2 for 2. And now it's 24-13. 5:20 remaining. This is Herb bringing it down court for UD and then throwing it out of bounds over here. Her pass intended for Stacy Lark, but well over Stacy's head, so Sullivan will come back with it now for the Chargers. Here she comes. Pushes it into the corner. Shot over there by Murphy. Wouldn't go. Rebound. Let's see. Controlled here by UD. And back comes Herb with it for the Trojans. Near side. Here it goes to Lark. Lark into the corner here for Lucas. Lucas pushes it back out here and stolen away by Sullivan. She'll loop it there for that Grudy. Grudy with a pass down on the wing. Shot for two by Matafari. Here's Herb. They're on the wing. Inside. Back out. Herb for three. No good. Rebound come over here. Lucas controls it back outside here for a pass on the baseline. Long on the shot by Lake that time. And Garrity pulls it down, and she's almost tied up. Nope. Got it loose. Back here for Sullivan. Sullivan. Quick pass down court, but stolen away by Lucas. Then the ball's on the floor. Grudy picks it up. Grudy for two. It's good. Well, the Trojans getting a little out of sync that time as they're throwing the ball around and rolling around after it and whatever. And in fact, Coach Shadle detects the same thing I did, and he says, hold it, timeout. So Coach Shadle calls time with 4:04 left here in the half. And it's 24-17 now as the Chargers have climbed back to within 7. Lark inbounds it now following the UD timeout for that Kelly Dreibelvis, who is back into the ball game now. Over the wing it goes. Now back for Kelly. Kelly wants three. Nope, not that time. Rebound right there to Lark, but then her shot blocked away. And back comes Sullivan. Sullivan taking it coast to coast. Puts his shot up, but a blocking foul is going to be called. And Sullivan will go to the line shooting two. Foul was on Kelly Dreibelvis, Kelly's first. Sullivan makes her first one. 24-18 now, 6-point margin. All of a sudden, a Trojan lead melting down here now, and their second shot by Sullivan is good. It's a 5-point ball game. Had them by about 12 here just a little bit ago. Now it's down to 5, so the Trojans got to pick up the offensive pace here a little bit. Dreibelvis comes up court. Swinging it here for Lark. Lark had the ball go off her hand, so what's going on here? Grudy with it. Grudy has it nearly stolen away. Has it back for Sullivan. Sullivan across the timeline. Ooh, a walk, no call. Garrity tries to go inside with his tip loose, and then let's see, controlled in here by Weaver, who will get it back here for Dreibelvis. Weaver slammed it back to Kelly that time. Here's Lark. Pushing it over the wing, off the hands of Weaver, and out of bounds it goes. It'll be Charger ball. Cardiff into the lineup to replace Grudy as the ball gets tied up on the inbounds pass, but it will remain Charger ball. Cardiff will inbound the ball to Sullivan. And here comes Miss Sullivan with it. Sullivan's going to take it over in the wing. Now push it out in front here. Garrity has it tapped loose, but then got it back again. Inside it goes. And they're going to push a pass over there for a turnaround shot by Murphy. Wouldn't go. Rebound, let's see. Controlled inside there by Weaver. And back with it comes Drivelvis. Kelly rolling it right underneath with a great pass for Papandrea. And then Julianne's shot wouldn't go down. Return shot put up by Herb, no good. And Manafari has it. And then out of bounds she goes with it. Manafari had a lot of trouble over here on the wing with it and lost the handle on it. So it'll be Herb inbounding the ball for Drivelvis. Back to Herb and back to Kelly. Kelly from outside for three. Nope. Rebounded over there, controlled by Papandrea. Here's Drivelvis pushing it back to Papandrea. Papandrea for two. No good. Man, nice pass by Kelly Drivelvis that time. Julianne's shot wouldn't go down, but a fine pass, and then a push foul will be called on Jen Weaver. Jen Weaver checks out of the ball game now as Lenker comes in there for UDA. This is Sullivan inside here for that Reese, and then over on a shot by Cardiff, no good, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say it went off the Trojans with 2:12 left here in the first half. Garrity ready to inbound it. Pushes it back here now and over the wing. They go immediately for it from a baseline shot for two. No good. Rebound, let's see. Controlled in there by the Chargers. And we got a walk called on Garrity. She got the ball underneath there and walked with it. So they turn it over, and that was good with 2 minutes remaining here. Trojan lead right at 5. So need to pick it up a little bit. Ball's tipped back out. Here's Herb for two. Or was it Herb? No, it was Lenker. Papandrea, Drivelvis still has it. Drivelvis over in the side for Papandrea, blocked away. Drivelvis with the shot on the block. Back out it comes. Here's Herb from outside. That ball is short, and it's going to be saved back in. Well, no, they won't save it back in. Sullivan will track it down here for the Chargers. She's got it, pushes it back out here now. And over the wing it goes for three. Nope, no good. Rebound right in here for Drivelvis. 1:20 remaining here in the half. Kelly Drivelvis, near side here. Lucas for two. Just off the back, no good. Rebound comes down there to that Reese. And back with it comes Garrity. Garrity with a quick pass down here and a shot, no good. She rushed the shot, and then a bump foul will be called on Murphy, number 23 of the Chargers. That's all the time remaining here in the first half. Trojans coming down court with it now. This is Drivelvis. Kelly pushing it right over here on the wing for Herb. Drivelvis. Herb for two. No good. Rebound, let's see, right there for Kelly Drivelvis for two. Wouldn't go. Rebound knocked out of bounds there by Kelly. Followed the shot in there very nicely, but knocked it out. And so it'll be inbounded here by Cardinal Brennan with just 45 seconds remaining. Here's Reese chucking it over there for Cardiff. Cardiff looking to the hoop for two. No good. Rebound comes down to Papandrea. Back here for Drivelvis. 35 seconds remaining in the half. Lucas from outside for two. No good. Rebound comes down in there to that Reese. Reese has it now. Here's Sullivan. Over in the wing it goes. Shot from the side over there. No good. Rebound controlled in here by the Trojans. Drivelvis coming back with it. Drivelvis taking it down court. Sullivan bumps her and drives her over to the wing, and then a foul will be called on Sullivan. 11 seconds remaining here in the first half. Drivelvis will inbound the ball for the Trojans. Over here for Lucas. Right in front it goes on a nice play for Lark, but it wouldn't go. Shot underneath, no good. Return shot put up by Lucas won't go, but a foul called with 5 seconds left, and Amanda will go to the line shooting two. Amanda Lucas at the line to shoot two. First shot was off the mark, and she'll get one more try. Manafari, number 31, picked up her first personal here as Lucas puts her second shot up and in good. 25-19, now 6-point game. Time running down here now. This is Sullivan. Sullivan for three. This is good if it would go, but it won't go. And at the end of one half of our ball game, the Trojans looking good by 6 points now, 25-19 UDA. And we'll be back with the second half in just a moment. Getting set to go with the second half action here now at UDA as the halftime break is coming to an end. The fans checking back in here. Trojans looking to protect a 6-point lead now, lead 25-19. They will have the ball to begin the second half of play here. They'll give it to the Trojans and we'll put the ball in play. In the meantime, the Chargers send out Garrity, Sullivan. I'm not sure who this other gal is here. Can't see a number on her. Matafari, number 31. And there's one more gal out here that we'll find out who she is as the play moves on. Here now as we get her going now. Here comes Drabobis. Near wing over here goes to Lark. Stacy will take it outside now for Drabobis. Over the wing. Weaver and then Drabobis. Here's Lark for two. No good. Rebound comes down over here and Stacy will track it down. Back here for Drabobis. Inside she goes for Papandrea. Bounce pass underneath. And a shot put up by Weaver wouldn't go. Jen will go to the line shooting two. Foul was on number 23, Murphy, her third of the ball game, so she's going to have to slow it down a little bit as Jen Weaver missed her first one, but Jen will put the second one in. You can bet on it. You can put it in the book. Here it comes. Clean as a whistle. Put the old pressure on Jen. Anyway, the ball passed out of bounds looking for Matafari, but out of bounds it goes. And so UD will inbound the ball. 26-19 now. Trojans up it to a 7-point margin. Here's Drabobis over in the corner it goes. Shot from the wing for two. No good. A little bit short. Rebound followed up in there, but picked up by Sullivan eventually. Here comes Sullivan up court with it. Over there for that pass inside. Turnaround shot by Matafari. No good. And on the rebound, it's going to be controlled here back to Lake, who drops it back here now for Drabobis. Lucas. Here is Lake. Dropping it back for Lake again. On the baseline she goes, trying to get around Grudy. Pushes it underneath there and a foul called. Jen Weaver is fouled inside. Going up for the shot. Drew the foul. And foul is on Charger number 23. And that's Sullivan. She picks up, or rather Murphy, and she picks up her fourth. Shot put up, no good. And obviously, I think Miss Sullivan is ready to come out of the ball game, and she is. She'll check out number 33, Reese, in there to replace number 23, Sullivan, for the Cardinal Brennan gals. Here's Jen's second try now. She missed the first one. The second one, good. See, she makes the second one, so she ought to learn to make the second one first, and then she can make two. Anyhow, back with it comes Grudy. Here comes Grudy. Pass on the wing over there for that Garrity. Back to Grudy. Grudy from out front, no good. Rebound comes down here, and it's going to be controlled by, well, it's a mob controlling it. And back here comes Drabobis with it. Drabobis all the way for two, wouldn't go. And on the rebound, we're going to have a tie-up and a jump call. And the jump will give the ball back here to the Chargers. And that's going to mean Grudy will inbound the ball, I think. Yep. Inbound to Sullivan. Back to Grudy over here for that Garrity. Garrity down court with it. Lost the handle on it. On the floor she goes. And her and Kelly Drabobis are battling for it out here. And it will be UD ball on the tie-up. And Kelly will get the ball inbounded to her from Stacy Lark. And back come the Trojans. Over the wing it goes, Weaver for three. Dust off the mark, and on the rebound, let's see, controlled in here by Sullivan. She'll drop it back there for Reese. Reese back for Sullivan. Sullivan back to Reese. Pass ahead here for Garrity. 10 seconds about to expire. No, they walk with it first. Good pressure over there put on by Drabobis and Weaver that time, and caused Garrity to walk with the basketball. So 6:02 left here in the third period. It's 27-19. Now the Trojans have inched that margin up to 8. Okay, Charger timeout is over, and UD will inbound the ball. 6 minutes left here in the third. Drabobis over there for Weaver. Back for Drabobis. Near side over here for Lark. Lark looking for Lucas. Lucas has it on the baseline. Pushes it right outside in front there for Papandrea, and her shot bounced off of everything but wouldn't go in. Lucas with the rebound. And hold it once. They're going to call Kelly for a walk over there as she went to shoot over the tall gal and then kind of hesitated a little bit, and it caused her to walk just a trifle. Just a short walk, not a long one. Here's Garrity. Ball tapped away, stolen away. 2 for Julianne Papandrea. Nice steal and a good bucket by Julianne Papandrea. And the margin up to 10 now, 29-19. They'll push it over here for Garrity. Garrity back out. Sullivan for 2, no good. And the rebound picked off on there, or the shot picked off in there by Reese, I guess. I'm not sure. But that was kind of funny. Here's a nice pass. Here's Lucas taking it inside. 12-footer. Good. Right down the chute for Amanda Lucas. 31-21. Trojan margin back at 10. Sullivan's got it. Pushing it ahead here now for Reese. Reese pushing it back over there for Grudy, and then a hold called underneath. They're going to call a hold on UD. Hold is on Drabobis, her second. Oh, Kelly not in any big trouble right at the moment, as Grudy will get ready to inbound the ball for the Chargers. And back here for Sullivan. Sullivan goes inside with it. Turnaround shot in there by that Matafari wouldn't go. And UD coming back with it now. Drabobis over the wing for Lucas. Back to Drabobis. Kelly takes the top of the circle here for Lark. Then back for Kelly. Drabobis. 4:35 left here in the third period. Drabobis and Weaver playing catch with it. Now comes the near wing here for Lark. Into the corner for Papandrea. Back to Lark. Lark for 2. No good. And on the rebound, got a push underneath. Push this time is going to be on Jen Weaver. Jen will pick up her third personal foul. Cardiff into the ball game again. Here's a long pass down court, and that's picked off by Lucas of the Trojans. So an ill-advised pass on the inbounds play that time by the Chargers. Here's Lark with it. Stacy in, nice pass inside, and a good give for Papandrea for 2. Nice pass there by Amanda Lucas to Julianne Papandrea, who cut inside when Amanda had gotten the pass inside, and she put it home very nicely. In the meantime, Weaver steals it back for the Trojans. Near wing over here for Lark, inside here for Lucas. Lucas dropping it back, Papandrea for 2. It's good. So Julianne Papandrea all of a sudden getting some good assists inside and making the buckets. Here's timeout, I think, going to be called by a 20-second timeout called by the Chargers. 3:46 left here in the third. It's now the Trojans by 14. Time back in now. As Garrity into the ball game, she'll inbound the basketball for Sullivan. And timeout called by the Cardinal Brennan gals. They got all tied up down there, and Cardinal Brennan will have the ball when we come back, but we only played a couple of seconds and they couldn't get the ball up court, so they called time. 3:41 left here in the third. Trojans replace Weaver in there with Herb right now as we get the timeout over here called by the Chargers of Marian Catholic. Or no, not Marian Catholic, Cardinal Brennan. Cardinal Brennan make it. Here's a pass out there for Grudy. Underneath she goes with it, and a shot by Cardiff is no good, but a blocking foul called underneath. Probably on Lark, I believe. We'll see. No, on Lucas. Amanda picks up the blocking foul underneath. For Amanda, it's her first. Team's third of the second half. And the ball inbounded here now, and over the wing it goes. Sullivan for 2, no good. Rebound, let's see, controlled here by Papandrea, who will hustle it back here now for Drabovic eventually. And Kelly up court with it. Near side over here for Herb. Swinging it out there for Lark. Lark steps up with a 12-foot try, no good. Rebound bounces around there, and there's Papandrea throwing one up, no good. Reese with the rebound. Ball tipped around inside there. Let's see, controlled here by the Trojans as Drabovic has it out in front. Over here for Herb. Herb for 2. Good. Herb for 2, and up court they come, stolen away by Drabovic for 2. It's no good, but she's fouled. Kelly will go to the line, shooting 2. Good move in there by that Kelly D. With 2:46 remaining here in the third period. The Trojans now by 16, and Kelly can bump that up a notch or 2 here if she gets 1 or 2 of these in. She'll be shooting 2. Kelly's first shot is perfect. Garrity was the one who had committed the foul, her first. Matafari, number 31, back into the ball game for the Chargers as Kelly Drabovic sinks 2 of those free throws, and the ball's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say it went off the hands of Cardiff and out of bounds, and so the Trojans will inbound the ball. Drabovic back over here for Lark. Lark back to Kelly Drabovic. Inside he goes to Lucas. Lucas for 2. Off the glass. No good. Rebound comes back out here. Lucas has it. Pushes it here for Herb eventually. Back over here for Lark. Inside Lucas. Back outside. Herb. Herb from the side for 2. It's good. Herb for 2. And back comes Sullivan with a rush. Pushes it over here for Garrity. Garrity goes across. Cardiff for 2. That's good. Number 11 Cardiff for 2. 41-23. Trojans putting them away here, so to speak. Right back here for a shot and a bucket by Drabovic as Kelly got the loose ball, took it right inside, laid it up and in. She's got a chance to get 3 out of this. Kelly's got a ton of points in tonight's ball game, and she's going to be shooting 1 to get 3. 2:09 left in the third period. Kelly at the line, shooting just 1. And nope, just off the mark that time. Reese with the rebound in front here for Sullivan. Sullivan quickly outlets it over there for Matafari, and Matafari dumping it down there for Cardiff on the baseline. Cardiff has the ball go out of bounds off her. And so back come the Trojans now. Minute 53 remaining here in the third. Inside for Herb. No good on that shot. And on the rebound, let's see. Controlled underneath there to a jump call as Papandrea got tied up with it. And on the jump call, it will be Chargers inbounding. Matafari will inbound it here for Garrity, and then back to Matafari. Over there for Sullivan. Miss Sullivan is their point guard, and she's racing around with it out in front here for a shot by Garrity. No good, off the mark, and Cardiff has it. Spin around shot by her. Good. Well, a turnaround shot by Cardiff is good. She got that right on the move, and then a foul will be called on number 25, Sullivan. Sullivan picks up her second foul, second personal foul, 5th team foul of the half. And back comes Drabovic. Kelly with the basketball heading down the court. Passing it over here for Papandrea for 2. It is good. Nice bounce pass from Kelly Drabovic to Julianne Papandrea. The ball's tapped down here, but Sullivan will pick it up, loops it down here, down for Reese. Cross court it comes, Garrity. Garrity's shot blocked in there nicely by Amanda Lucas. Out of bounds it goes, but a nice block in there by Lucas that time. Garrity getting ready to inbound the ball. Does so there for Cardiff. Cardiff will drop it back for Reese. Near wing over here for Sullivan. Sullivan and Reese play it out on the wing there for a pass inside for Garrity, and then a shot by Cardiff wouldn't go that time, and on the rebound, Cardiff has the rebound for Sullivan. Sullivan from outside for 3. It's good. 28-45 with 40 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. And another foul, a blocking foul, is going to be called on Sullivan, and that will be her 3rd. Herb will inbound the basketball. Kelly the D Drabovic On the wing over there for Lark. Inside they go to Lucas. Back outside now to Lark. Lark for 2. No good. Rebound comes down here, controlled by Papandrea. For Herb. Shot for 3 from outside. Wouldn't go down, and the rebound comes down here to Reese. Ahead here for Cardiff. Quickly she'll come ahead with it, well, more or less with it. Ball rolled loose, picked up in there by Drive-O-Bis, and Kelly will spin it ahead quickly now as time running down here in the third period. 7 seconds. Out of bounds it goes. Off the hands of Reese of the Chargers. So with 6.8 seconds remaining, Kelly Drive-O-Bis will lace it up the boot here and then be ready to go. She's ready. Inbounds it back over here, but stolen away by Cardiff. 5 seconds. Here comes Cardiff looking for 2. It's good. So Cardiff on the inbounds steal. Trojans kind of just gave that one away, but it's a 15-point margin now for UDA. At the end of 3, it's 45-30. Trojan Gals on top. Adrian Klinger back into the ball game as we begin the fourth period now. The Trojans will have the advantage of inbounding the basketball to get the fourth period underway here, and they have that 15-point margin. So Trojans just got to play it down now for 8 minutes and hang on and pick up a win here and go into the championship game tomorrow night against Williams Valley. Here's Lanker. Lanker will pass it backcourt this time as her pass was over the head of Drive-O-Bis, so UD will turn it over, and that'll allow Grudy to inbound the ball for the Chargers. Back here for Sullivan. Sullivan in front, picking up the dribble. Back here for Grudy, and then back for Sullivan. Trojans playing some good defense tonight. Here's that Garrity. Garrity could not take it inside. Pushes it back here now for Grudy. Wait a minute. Wait, Grudy walked with it. Yeah, okay. Murphy into the ball game for the Chargers. She's playing with 4 personal fouls. So how long she can stay in there is anybody's guess. As Drive-O-Bis takes it down the court, passes it in front, but Herb will pick it up. Over the wing for 3. Short. Rebounded inside there to Lanker, and Lanker's pass goes over the head of Weaver and out of bounds. That one went. 7 minutes, 6 seconds remaining. 45-30. There's been no score here in the fourth period in the first minute of play. And here's the ball picked up in there by Lanker, and Lanker will take it over the wing for Weaver. Weaver's got it, pushes it here for Drive-O-Bis. Drive-O-Bis near side here for Lanker. Lanker on the baseline, goes underneath the bucket, pushes it over on the baseline for Weaver, but then her dribble is going to go out of bounds. Jen kind of lost the handle on it. So we have 6:48 left here in the ball game. Still no score in the fourth period. Grudy passing it ahead here now for that Matafari. Sullivan on the baseline there for a pass inside for 2. It's good. Grudy, I think it was, put that one in. Here comes Drive-O-Bis. Drive-O-Bis picking it up right inside there. She goes to Lanker. And timeout's going to be called by Coach Shadle as he sees his team doing basically nothing. A 20-second timeout called by the coach. 6:19 remaining here. It's 45-32 UDA by 13. UD 20-second timeout is over. Grudy has the basketball in here for Sullivan. And Sullivan will take it up court. Lost the handle. Picked it back up. Sullivan back here for Grudy. Grudy one dribble and then picked it up over here for Sullivan. Sullivan guarded nicely in there, and a ball stolen away here by Weaver. And Jen will clear it out. Nice steal in there by that Jen Weaver. Back here now for Drive-O-Bis into Weaver. Jen pushes it over here for a shot by Lanker. No good. And on the rebound, let's see. Inside it is a shot put up there by Lucas. Amanda's fouled, and she'll go to the foul line shooting 2. So Amanda, the line to shoot a pair. Here's her first try. It is good. Foul was on number 10, Grudy, her second, and she left the ball game now as Conniff, number 11, comes in to replace her. Second shot by Lucas, a little bit short. And on the rebound, let's see, controlled in there by Matafari. He picked it up. Ahead for Garrity here. Garrity working it inside, puts a shot up, no good. And on the rebound, it's going to be knocked out of bounds there by UD. So it will remain Charger basketball as Cardiff gets ready to inbound the ball. Cardiff pushes it right in front. Shot from in there by Matafari wouldn't go, and on the rebound, let's see. Controlled back to Drabobis. Here comes Kelly with it. Kelly, quick pass underneath, and then they try to go underneath some more. Probably shouldn't have done that. Maybe Lanker might have wanted to shoot that one herself. She tried to go underneath there to hit Lanker, but here's Lanker with it. Shot off the glass for two, wouldn't go. Rebounded in there to Matafari, and then Matafari had some trouble with it. It's going to stay up here as she couldn't handle the rebound. And so Drabobis will inbound it again over in the wing. Now out front here for Lanker, and then Drabobis. Here's Weaver from outside for two. It's good. A nice 2-point shot by that Jen Weaver. 48-32. Ball tapped out of there nicely by Amanda Lucas as she reached over the top there of Sullivan, or rather Murphy, and knocked it out of there. So Sullivan with it. Sullivan taking it around the right wing side over there now, and picking up the dribble inside here for Garrity. Garrity for two. Ooh, it's good. Nice play, and Garrity finishing it off for the Chargers. Here's a quick pass down here for Weaver. Jen will take it outside, push it back here for Papandrea. Here's Jen Weaver stepping up for two. It's no good, but a foul called, and a foul will be on Murphy, and Murphy has just fouled out of the ball game, picking up her 5th personal foul, and that's going to send Jen Weaver to the foul line for Upperdauphin, shooting two. Murphy checked out with 4:52 left here in the ball game. She's replaced in there by number 33 Reese, as Jen Weaver steps to the line now to shoot her first of two. Her first try is no good. Klinger and Herb check out of the ball game. Papandrea and Lark back in there for UD. Here's Weaver's second try. Nope, wouldn't go. So Jen misses a pair that time, and the ball is stolen around. Let's see, Weaver had it, but here's Weaver with it again. Now back for Drabobis. Drabobis has it stolen away from her by Cardiff, and Cardiff looking for two. It's no good. On the rebound, controlled here by Lucas. Back over here for Papandrea. So the Trojans dodged the bullet that time as Cardiff made the steal, but couldn't lay it up. Here's Weaver. Ooh, Jen had a thought about popping one that time. Here's Jen with it again. Inside they go to Lucas. Amanda pushes it back to Drabobis. Near wing over here. Lark from outside for two, short. And on the rebound, that's that Matafari picking it up. Quickly ahead here for Sullivan. Sullivan breaking in more or less alone. Puts a shot up, but she's fouled. Foul will be on Kelly Drabobis. Kelly will pick up her 3rd, I believe it is. Kelly picked up her 3rd personal as Sullivan goes to the line shooting two and made her first one. Miss Sullivan's second try is also good, so she made 2 nice foul shots. 48-36, 12-point ball game. Grudy checked back into the ball game, replacing Cardiff for the no, she didn't replace Cardiff, but anyway, here's a walk out front, and Chargers will take over. Grudy in there replacing Garrity. That was it. Here's a pass ahead for Sullivan. Sullivan going to the hoop, stolen away nicely by Drabobis, but then Kelly lost it out of bounds. What another great defensive play by that Kelly Drabobis. Kelly, I'm telling you, covers this floor like paint. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Here's a hold call inside on Lark, I believe. If I was on Lark, her first. Shot from the side by Cardiff, no good. Rebound comes inside here, and let's see, it's going to be Drabobis picking it up. Oh, sent it ahead here for Weaver, but Jen did not see that pass coming and could not catch up to that one. 3:49 left here in the ball game as Jen Weaver will check out. Now a Herb back in there for UD. I think it's Jess Herb, I'm not sure, but I think it is. Pass ahead here now, and out of bounds it goes off the hands of Grudy, and so UDA will inbound the ball. Kelly Drabobis coming up court. 3 minutes 35 seconds remaining. This is Stacy Lark on the baseline for Lucas. Nice pass inside on that play that, well, it almost worked, as back with it come the Chargers. Quick looping pass here for we got a hold before the foul. Hold called on Drivelvis. No, 21. That's on Herb. Before the shot. And Grudy will inbound the ball. Over here for Sullivan. Sullivan from outside for a long two. No good. Lark with the rebound. Had the ball tapped away from her. Reese picks it up and then throws it back outside. Shot from the side by Cardiff. Wouldn't go. Rebound. Let's see. Inside. They battle for it. And coming away with it is Kelly Drivelvis. And a blocking foul is going to be called on number 11 Cardiff, I believe. Or 31 Matafari, was it? Might have been on Matafari. We'll check the scoreboard and find out. Foul was on Cardiff, her first, with 3:11 remaining in the ball game, and timeout called by Coach Shadle. Trojan timeout is over now, and Kelly Drivelvis positions herself at the free throw line. She will be shooting a 1-and-1. Trojan lead at 12. Shot is good. So Kelly made her first one, and she'll try this again here. And here comes her second shot. And it is good. Knocked down two perfect free throws. 50-36, margin back up to 14 now as Cardiff will come away with it. Nearly lost the handle on it, picked up in there by Grudy. For Sullivan, into the corner it goes for Reese. Back out here for Sullivan. Sullivan for three. Oh, just off the mark. And a rebound, let's see. Controlled to Lucas, and then back here it comes to Papandrea. Or Drivelvis. Drivelvis over the wing there for Lark. Or for Herb, I beg your pardon. Herb on the baseline. Blocked away in air by that Matafari. And it will be UD ball. Or rather, Charger ball. Pass it ahead here for Reese. Inside Matafari looking for two. Short. Rebound comes down there to Lark. And Lark will push it back over here now for Drivelvis. Kelly will start it up court. Nice pass over here for Herb. Cross court they go. Lark inside to Papandrea for two. It's good. The bucket counts, and Julianne will be at the line shooting one to get three. Nice play inside there. 2:18 remaining in the game. 52-36. Trojans getting themselves keyed up for tomorrow night's ball game against those red-hot Williams Valley Vikings. And Julianne's shot is good, so she gets 3 points out of that effort. Here comes Sullivan. Bouncing it here for Matafari. Back to Sullivan, over in the wing. Shot from outside by that Cardiff wouldn't go. Rebound comes down to Cardiff. She puts an underhand shot, no good. Matafari with a shot, no good. Rebound, let's see, put up there by Grudy is good. 53-38. Trojan margin up to 15. As Drivelvis picks it up. Across the court it goes now for Herb. Herb into the corner. Lucas. Amanda had it tapped loose, picked up by Herb. Herb on the baseline, shot underneath the basket, no good. And the ball's controlled by Herb underneath. Back outside here for Lark. Lark for two. It's no good. And the rebound spins over here for Drivelvis. Kelly pushes it back outside for a shot by Papandrea for two. Nice assist in there by Drivelvis for Julianne Papandrea. Papandrea put it home. Here's Grudy looping one up. No good. Rebound comes down to Lucas. She'll play it out here now for Drivelvis with 1:12 left in the ball game. Down to 1:08. Herb inside here for Lucas. Lucas right underneath there for for Papandrea again. Boy, Juliana Papandrea has got a bunch of points, and they've come with some good assists. Shot from the wing for two, no good. Rebound comes down over here and out of bounds. It goes off Herb, they say. So we've got 49.5 seconds remaining, and a Trojan margin at 19 now. Papandrea checking out of the ball game. She has played one heck of a nice ball game. Klinger in there for the UDA to replace her. Sullivan picking it up over here for Cardiff. Cardiff swinging it ahead here for Reese. Reese pushes it out in the middle. Grudy with a pass on the baseline. Shot from over there by Matafari wouldn't go. Return shot put up by Grudy is good. 57-40. Back comes Drivelvis now with just 28 seconds left and a reach-in foul called on Grudy. And that's going to send Kelly Drivelvis to the foul line, shooting 1-and-1. That was wrong. It's not a 1-1. It's a 2 because they have committed 10 personal fouls. Here have the Chargers from Cardinal Brennan. And so Kelly will be shooting a pair. Here's her first one. And it is just off the back of the bucket. No good. She'll try it again. Here's Kelly's second shot. This one is good. Nice bucket. 58-40. Sullivan with a little trouble. Now she's got control of it. Pushed it over here for that Grudy. No good on the shot. And the rebound comes down here to Lark. We'll drop it back here for Papandrea, or for Tribal Biz. Over in the wing there for Lark. Lark stepping up for 2. A little bit short. Gets her own rebound. Puts her second shot up. No good. And on the rebound, let's see. There's Lark putting up a shot and then getting out of there as things got heavy underneath. Stacy ducking and weaving her way out of there. She said, "Get me out of here." Anyway, she'll be at the line shooting 2. Stacy's first shot would not stay down. 6 seconds remaining in the ball game. So UD wraps up the semifinal here at the Love 99 tournament. Second shot wouldn't go either. And let's see, the ball's tipped out of there by Lucas with 3.6 seconds remaining. So they're going to let the Chargers take this down court. Cardiff ahead quickly for Reese over here, and it's knocked out of there by Herb to end the ball game. So a fine effort tonight by the UDA Lady Trojans as they come up with a big victory, 58-40, an 18-point ball game. They defeat those Chargers from Cardinal Brennan. And so they'll meet the Williams Valley Lady Vikings tomorrow night in the championship round here of our holiday tournament. See you then. Good job. Good luck. Way to go.